The regular season hasn't started yet, but the Red Sox are already dealing with a slew of injuries. The latest is to closer Andrew Bailey, acquired from the Athletics this past winter in exchange for Josh Reddick, as well as a bunch of prospects. Bailey has an injury history. Generally speaking, they're not the kind of chronic injuries. He just always seems to have something strange happen to him, like being hit with a line drive or having to deal with cleanup in his elbow that's already been repaired but now has a little bit of trouble. This time around, it's his thumb, and while we don't know exactly what the cause is or the severity of it, reports are out there that he's going to miss some time. Manager Bobby Valentine said, used the word a while. We're not exactly sure what a while means, but the Red Sox are going to need a game plan while Bailey's absent, however long that ends up being. They already have a game plan in place, though, so no further moves are going to be necessary as far as bringing someone in from outside the organization. Mark Melancon was the Astros closer last year, and while not everyone thinks of him as your prototypical closer, he's not exactly dominating in terms of swings and inducing swings and misses or getting people to strike out. He is a pitcher who can combine strikeouts to a degree, an above-average degree, with tons of groundouts. He's a guy who induces just buckets of ground balls. The Red Sox have a very strong infield defense. Could be stronger someday if Jose Iglesias is up, but Mike Aviles will do fine at short. And that's going to really help Melancon and the Red Sox, especially now that Bailey's out. In addition to Melancon, they have Alfredo Aceves, who they had last year. Now, Aceves wants a rotation spot, and he didn't get one, but he could be put into this high-profile closing job while Bailey's out, especially since he might be out for a while. Aceves would be a little bit of a change of pace at closer for the Red Sox. We're used to having someone like Jonathan Papelbon who just rears back and dominates using velocity and is nasty splitter. Aceves is a guy with a wide array of pitches. He doesn't exactly have a guaranteed out pitch, but he pounds the strike zone and he throws quality strikes and he induces weak contact. He's also very versatile and able to come in for multiple innings at a time and multiple days in a row. So the Red Sox would have a little leeway with bringing him in early for 2-inning saves or having him clean up in the 8th and then start the 9th fresh. In addition to those two, there's kind of a dark horse candidate in Vicente Padilla. Padilla's not much of a starting pitcher anymore these days, as he just hasn't been consistent with his inning totals since back in 2004. But he does have some extreme velocity, and like Aceves, has plenty of pitches of his own. And if he's put in a relief role, he could be successful. The job of a closer is a little less difficult than that of a setup man anyway, so having the more talented and productive Melancon and Aceves throw the more important innings and letting Padilla start fresh in the 9th inning each time out could be in the Red Sox' best interest.